Meeting Doctor here. Continuing the series of don'ts. Today's don't is don't show up late. Or perhaps we should back up a little bit. I've done quite a few studies on lateness. In fact, you can find them hopefully in the notes to this video. And the interesting thing about all those studies is we found there's a pattern to this whole lateness to meetings thing. First off, it happens way too often. And secondly, if you are late, there are things you can do to make it okay, right? So first off, don't show up late. But if you do arrive late, there are fixes to that, right? So my amendment to the don't show up late, the don't for today of don't show up late is don't show up late without an apology and an excuse that is outside of your control. So first off, the apology. You need to say you're sorry because you don't really mean to be late. At least most people don't. Because if you mean to be late, you're just wasting people's time, and that's not kind. That is just not kind. So first off, it's okay to feel a little bit bad and express it, right? Say, I am sorry for showing up late. That's the first thing. Second is if you have to show up late and you have apologized, the reason for your lateness needs to be outside of your control. And here's why. If your lateness is caused by your own ineptitude, your own mistake, as it were, in terms of you lost track of time, something that's inside of your control, it doesn't make people feel better about you. Instead, it actually makes it more likely that they're going to retaliate against you. That's what the data says. If it's outside of your control, like, I'm sorry I'm late, there was a wreck on the freeway, right? You're going to your 9 o'clock meeting, you leave with plenty of time, people, accidents happen, there was a wreck on the freeway, you end up being 5, 10, 20 minutes late, whatever it may be. That's outside of your control, and everybody can usually identify with that. Most people have experienced bad traffic conditions, right? So that's one that's outside of your control. And if you're going to be late and you can apologize and give an excuse that's outside of your control, you reset the meeting. The meeting essentially doesn't get the negative effect of the lateness. But if you show up late and you can't apologize because you don't feel bad, or your excuse is your fault, it's probably better to not show up at all. That's why the don't today is don't be late.